All right. I should be back. I should be back online. So I just told everybody to F5, and we should be back to streaming. There we go. You should be all able to see me again. There I am. Hi guys. Oh, but you know what's missing? The technician. Alright, there we go. So yeah, what we're talking about, Ika, is why we're wiping. So they are wiping the official servers. So it's a big patch, and we are kind of, when we put the server together, we were trying a lot of different things and stuff like that. Now we've kind of know where we want to go with what mods we want to use and stuff like that. And so what we're going to be doing is pretty much restarting the server from scratch using the torch instead of the normal one. It seems to give Apples and Evil a lot better ping. Well, not better ping, a lot less latency and issues like that.
Oh, dude, this thing looks fucking sick.
Which one?
I'm going to spawn it in. It's an atmospheric frigate.
Oh, where are you? Are you still on this broken ship? Oh, yeah, we're up. Oh god, look at that thing.
This thing looks sick. It's got a shit ton of interior turrets on it, though.
Oh, that's good. It means nobody can board you.
I mean, Gatling turrets do that.
Huh.
I guess you can always replace them for...
Yeah, I mean...
Is this whole thing on a small grid?
The small grid?
Wait.
No, this is big grid. Definitely not small grid.
Look at this. This missile turret is a small grid missile turret.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the size of the blocks. Those are big grid blocks.
This this missile turret is a small grid missile turret.
Oh, no, you know why? Look underneath it. It's on a rotor. Oh god, this thing is this chip will be Clank's paradise.
This thing is awesome.
It looks pretty damn cool. Where's the door?
Yeah. It's on the side.
Yeah, I mean it's
fuel critical.
Oh. Okay, it was
Energy
inside
low.
of it looks pretty awesome.
oh, it is oh, it's pressurized.
Yep. So there's a thing with pressurized ships, by the way, that causes really bad lag on servers.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Where the hell is the fucking, like, control flight scene? Some bridge. Oh, it's up there.
Yes. Oh, I saw somebody was doing like a whole, all the Star Wars ships and stuff like that. Oh, are you flying this thing?
Yep.
See, this is
Off we
the
go.
this is the one thing that I really miss from that I really wish Imperium had, is the ability to walk in the ships while they're flying. Where the hell? Where is the bridge?
It's like you gotta fly up to it.
Oh, there you are. God, well, getting up here is... There we go. Oh, so what is the Shadows mod, Eco? Hey, MTM2, Ben. Oh. There's a lot of damage. I'm repairing Captain as quick as possible. And you're destroying the ship. Maybe I should get a bit of...
Dude, that right
Oh,
thing that we just survived is a shit ton of missile turrets on it.
Eco Space just got real. That's the one I'm using. Wait. Yeah, space just got real. That's the one that gives you kind of proper lighting, so you go to space and it's like dark. It's completely dark in space if you're in the shadows and stuff like that. So it's probably a similar mod.
That sucks, dude.
Well,
This thing has like the small turrets and shit on it. So its limited range is 600 feet.
well, hey, I'm flying it. Whoa, holy crap! What's that thing?
Fuel low.
What the
That's
hell?
what was shooting us.
Fuel critical.
It's a... Oh my god, it's like a mobile missile command. This is all these NPC encounters version 5, so there's a lot of this crap all around.
This thing is so damaged.
I'm trying to... Where is... There's the beacon.
I'm gonna stream it again. I think I'm probably gonna die this time.
Yeah, so so at the moment we are just completely messing around with this whole thing. I don't even know where they come.
Don't come outside. Everything's fine.
Fuel critical.
Wow. Okay, so
Fuel critical.
what else? I think I missed the antenna. Now, how do you know if you've got complete control of this ship? Holy crap!
Everything.
Did you make a crater?
Yeah. Yep. It blew off the entire front side of the ship and I went into the ground.
Nice. I think this is my ship now.
This is my ship now.
How do you turn off autopilot?
It's gonna be something with a remote control.
Fuel
I think actually
critical.
looks pretty nice for it being just a mobile gun platform.
Yeah, oh, and check, if you come downstairs, yeah, there's... oh, sorry, no, wait, I got the beacon.
Are you controlling it now?
No. I'm not...
Okay, so it's...
I've checking over... there's these programmable blocks. Like that.
Get me a better welder.
Yeah. Let's get that. Yes, I know we are heavy cheating at the moment. But you're not my mum, you can tell me what to do. Oh, I'm full. Oh, what am I doing with all this crap?
They're what, I think in 2 days, I don't really care.
Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, so in 2 days it's a complete wipe. So that's why we might as well just have some fun with this while we playing. I mean, we got that one miner. That's what we were working on, and that's. I think we could actually have a pretty good mining system there if we.
Like we can blueprint the base of it and have all the stuff set up, and we just have to build the entire arm.
Yeah, well, the base is let's put it this way. I could build the thing from scratch again. Now that I've done it and I know how to do it, I can build it quite easy from scratch. Hey, real gamer.
Fuel critical.
Okay, I don't know where. Yeah, God, look at this missile pod it's got at the front. Oh, his wheel's missing. I got that.
Yeah, it's
one.
missing about 4 wheels.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna call you Vog from now on. No, very old gamer. I'm gonna call him Vog from now on. Mr. Vog. So I actually built the extending mining platform. And we found out that you can't.
You can't project it on a grid that's already like.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't project a subgrid to a grid. Basically.
And it's not the merge box, it's the pistons that were the problem.
Yeah, it. Basically, is a subgrid.
I don't know where the oh, there's our base. So we see what's left of our base now.
I say we go to space and just have fun, like destroying ships up there. 'Cause there's like nothing on the planets that's fun.
Yeah, I just want to go show. Yeah, so what we did. How's that? Oh, somebody's reactor's leaking. Yeah, so I bought like a miner. You see this? We actually removed the grid. But this was a mine that was extending. Let me actually... Have you thought about a weekly tournament? You know, what I could do is I could save a backup of the game, go blast each other to shreds, and then... That's not a bad idea. Okay, the problem is, this is the big problem. That's a great idea. But, and here's the big but. Everybody's all over the world. And this game has some of the worst networking code of any game out there. It uses peer-to-peer, so that immediately makes the networking extremely bad. Which is... It means that it's just going to be a massive lag fest. A massive lag fest. You know, which I mean is kind of, which is not fun for anyone. So that's kind of the issue with it. I can't. Oh, it would be fun. It would be fun, but I mean, if you could do anything. Alright, VG, this is what we, this is what I got built and working. The problem is, you can't really blueprint this. You can't project it. Because it's not necessarily the merge blocks, even if the merge blocks are turned off. It's, the pistons. The pistons screw everything up. But this is my creeper miner, and it again, never done anything like this before, but it actually worked. It was actually working. What it does is this thing creeps ahead. You know, while it's creating stuff, there's a block there, then it merges with that block. Then this part creeps ahead, and it just goes it until it runs out of parts. You know, at the back here you would have all the parts be done. Now, one of the things that we'll probably want to do with this as well,
Meteors inbound,
is something like this. This is kind of the issues. Where do you do this? Whoa! That meteor was close. Something kind of like this. So it grinds off the old dock and the old thing as it goes through. But it needs to be at a specific height so it will grind this and not that. But that's one of the things that we definitely found out that we need to do. So it will regather all these parts. Okay, then you can't like creep back up. But it's only going one way, so that's alright. And yeah, it works. This does actually work. Which is kind of awesome. It builds a new things. It's actually, let me see if I can get that working. Hold on. If this is the right height.
my game might have crashed.
You broke it?
I was just looking through blueprints and my game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, I can't even do nothing.
Yeah, unfortunately, the game is
Oh,
highly.
it didn't just crash the game, it crashed Steam as well.
Well, it's like my video card crash. It crashes OBS. Well, my capture card, my Elgato capture card crashes OBS all the time. Yeah, I know we are using a lot of stuff, but oh, let me just get back to daylight. Just so we can. I just want to see if this thing actually works with the grinders at the end. Okay, so we do the same that we did with the last one. Shift of 10. Alright, so
Meteors inbound.
10,000. Shift. Construction 10,000. Now watch, one of those meters is going to hit me. Oh, there's explosive. Large steel tubes. No tube. And small steel tubes there. Small steel tubes. Okay, and then this one. Oh, well, you know what I missed? I think internal plates.
Energy low. Fuel critical.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, I missed steel plates. Internal plates, at least. Okay, so that should keep it going a while. Now, the last one didn't get very far. Connection problem. Okay. The last one didn't get very far because
It was me rejoining.
Okay, so drills on.
Actually streamed it way faster this time.
Yeah, with what or who?
I like linked into the server quicker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Merge arm front. Toggle off. Piston up front connector. Think about that. Yeah, that's good. The welders are on. Let's turn our grinders on. So let's see if this works. I added the grinders to the back. And stopped. Alright, so what it does, look at that. Isn't that cool? Now the big thing is to see, is this grinder thing going to work? Because the things do an area of effect welding.
Energy critical.
Okay, so that docks, then this one picks up. Alright, now this is going to be the question. He's just going to grind those. Oh, perfect! Look at that!
Waiting for it to catch up so I can see.
That is so. $10,000 large steel tubes. See, then it does the next one. Now, as soon as it builds that next one, you should see the steel tubes reduce. So if those are done, what's our steel tube like? 9,900.
There we go. Now I can call them.
No energy.
Oh, there's got 4 in the large container. That's great, isn't it? Yeah, that's great. And so, yeah, this will just go for as long as it's got materials in here and power. Yeah, so this is I spent a good portion of yesterday getting this thing, learning how to build something like this. A very good portion, you know, getting all the timing blocks and all that sort of stuff done. And then I blueprinted it, and you can't use a projector to show it. You have to build it from scratch again, mostly from scratch. But at least now I know what I'm doing with it.
Fuel critical.
Very good then. Ooh. Oh, well, it's, everything around the base is destroyed.
Pretty much.
See, look how it's removing it. It's great. And now, you see, and as it's going there, it's, you know, it's tunneling and it'll just keep going through the mountains. And what the hell is that? So that's what I spent yesterday getting working. It took me so long. Just working out exactly how to do it. Now, I want to do it with less, without these
Fuel
pistons
low.
over here. So that's how I
Fuel
want to do it.
critical.
Question is, you kind of got to lift off the thing. I tried just scraping it on the ground, so I'll have to see if I can figure out a way to do that. But I do like this cleanup thing afterwards. Then you actually end up with a nice clean path. To run through your mountain with your conveyors all laid out already. But isn't that awesome? It's just, when you get a contraption like this working, it's like, it's a great feeling. It really is a great feeling when you're able to get something like this working. And this is not just copying, copy pasting somebody else's blueprint. It's literally building it and understanding how everything works. Yeah, obviously seeing other people's blueprints, how they did it. But now that I know exactly how this thing works, I definitely need another way to do this creeper action. What I was thinking is have a single tube that goes down, and at the top area here you are kind of pushing it down and building these layers on. So it's so you've got like a thing holding it at the top, then the one pushes it down in the other welds, and then it lifts up, goes back up, attaches again, pushes it down, goes back up, and just, that kind of pushing action. And it's just welding, adding these things to the top. And that way, your stuff is at the top, there's nothing. I mean, this is kind of a pretty damn complex movement. But I've definitely I've got another idea of how to do this. And I am gonna have to try it. The problem with the other way is, it's going to be a floating thing. This is kind of like it's stabilized, it's anchored with the ground. The other way wouldn't be anchored with the ground, which might make it flimsy. I'll have to see, I'll have to try it. Because this is just the arm movement, the other way would be this whole thing being pushed. Look at that. That's freaking great. I love this thing. I absolutely love this thing. It's with the same amount of stuff. It's definitely got further than the other one. With the same amount of materials. Oh god, look, it's not even using any large tubes. Construction computers are the thing that it's using the most. But because it's getting everything back, yeah, it's getting everything back. Motors.
Fuel critical.
So, yeah, this will go for a lot longer, requiring a lot less materials. You still here, Apples?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so just adding that grinding thing at the end definitely improves this thing dramatically.
Nice.
I mean, it's really construction computers is the only thing that's really going down. It's reclaiming everything else. So I think I think we've got a pretty good mining thing going. Plus, we got the bonus of having the whole conveyor system laid out already. So when it gets to the end of the hangar, all the conveyors will already be there. Isn't pipe cheaper? Possibly. I don't know. Is it? Okay, so that's
Yes.
10, 10, 6, 20, 20, 10. Yes, it is. However, the problem is you've got to, it says putting these things down. I mean, I suppose I could have pipes and then I could have, you know, have pipe in between, then junction boxes. I mean, that could work as well. No reason that shouldn't work. And I don't even need these stuff either. I could just have these. Just look at it go. What sound? Oh, it is! Hype and dancing chat from Mr. Paulus, who has now subbed for 9 months. We've just had our first Twitch baby. Our first Twitch baby, Mr. Paulus.
Time for end your stream, D.
You lucky you called me for a little bit longer. But what are we going to call our Twitch baby? 9 months is a Twitch baby time. We need a Twitch baby name. How about Mr. Drill Machine? That's a perfectly good name for a Twitch baby. Right now. Conclave. The Drillinator. Oh god! I found uranium! It mined 70 uranium. And 2,700 stone, but 70 uranium. Oh, sorry. But lots of stone. Lots of stone. But look at that. Tubes haven't dropped. They actually haven't dropped. Motors have hardly dropped. That's dropped by about 15,000. And that's dropped by 6,500. So it's really construction computers and steel plates that are and interior plates that are quite a bit. The others are pretty much take care of yourself. Now, if you use that script, that inventory script, that always makes sure that you've got a certain amount of those in stock, it will only manufacture as it needs, and it really doesn't need to manufacture a lot. Just look at this thing go. This is gorgeous. I love this machine. I absolutely love this machine. This has to be the best thing I've
Fuel
built in
critical.
Space Engineers so far. Without doubt. Absolutely the coolest thing. Now, of course, you can have the drill arrangement any way you want to. But this would give us a fairly decent size passageway. The thing is, I mean, I wish there was kind of a half pistons. Because they're not going to have this much lower and just, you know, make a much smaller area that it needs to mine out. Because you are dictated by how much.
Energy low.
You're dictated by how much you need to mine out based on this lifter. Come on, that's cool.
I might have crashed a really big ship.
Might have. In which the space base.
No. Like on Mars.
I've not seen a big ship.
No, I crashed one. Like
Oh, I
it
thought
got
you crashed one on the
too
base. I thought you said on our base.
No, it's like way the hell over there. Like, I went down really far, or too far, and it just lost everything and went straight.
Oh, so this thing is just keeps going. That's great. All right. And now that Paulus is here, it's time to say goodbye. No, we're not gonna go just yet. All right, so we've got that done. However, we can't blueprint that. We've tried different methods, but the pistons are really, so, you know, blueprinting it for a projector is just doesn't work. You know, it gives us the whole thing about multi-grids, and it doesn't, and it always breaks up by the pistons. So that ain't gonna work.
Energy critical.
You know, you can double click and your torch or whatever would stay on. You don't have to hold it down.
Yep. I knew, damn.
No energy.
Look at this thing. Look at my poor base. That's good. Oh no! It killed my sensor. I have to manually open and close the door now. The tragedy. That's the worst thing ever. Oh, just a proper bang there. Worst thing ever. Yeah, and I have to get those other plugins working properly with Torch, so that when we do the new server, which we'll kind of build from scratch, probably check the solar system again, won't we? It's a good map. The solar system is a good map.
Meteors inbound.
It's nice to spread everyone out. So.
Yeah, and I think I will probably want to start, for me, I'll probably want to start on Titan.
I'm debating either like Mars or
Oh, what's this?
or what is the other one? Europa.
Oh, Europa, you have to be a madman.
It's just a lot of ice everywhere.
Oh, whoa, what the hell?
I'm gonna have to like kill myself because I don't know where the fuck I am.
Can't you teleport someone?
Is it teleport
Fuel
shift F
low.
or shift F8?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never used it properly.
Fuel critical.
I love this. And
Because if it was the night teleported down the middle of fucking
in the
nowhere.
Torch config enable plugins. Yeah, that's what I need to go through and do that. But what I will do when I do the next server, I'll probably just yeah. Well, you can use the browser to download the plugins, and usually those enable them for me, but now they're not. So, so if we got over there, see, I mean, if the plugins are all in there, but they're not showing up there. So that, and yeah, look what's kind of happening here with all this. So I need to sort some shit out. But yeah, we've been dumping junk all over the place. How good that is! That is so awesome! I freaking love this thing. If there was one thing I would marry in space engineers, it would be that drilling rig. Because it's great.
So if we see a buffalo,
Oh, look, it's got a whole bunch of nickel.
this thing does not have any guns on it.
80 guns.
It's a big freighter ship, and it has no guns on it.
Okay, how do I... you know what I can do? I was running out of storage for rocks. I was running out of storage for rocks, so...
Never wanna come to.
Hey, don't laugh. But yeah, we actually, this large steel tubes were going through like nothing at all. Everything else is brilliant. I mean, the only thing is interior plates. That seems to be the major... Oh no! With the construction things. Okay, yeah, this is where it's going to start failing now. Yep. Refineries and assemblers to create stuff. But now it's run out of construction things.
this thing went fucking far.
You know what? Good. Let's just do this. I'm not gonna, you know, again, we are just... No, I think that's put in this container. Did it? There we go. Yeah. Well, again, I'm gonna have to sort that out. But at least we've got a.
Oh my god. What is this thing? This thing is a monstrosity.
Yes, it is, and I love it. Oh, okay. So where are you now?
You know the Jora ships that spawn in space?
Yeah.
The big capital ship.
Fuel critical.
Yeah.
Do you want to see this damn thing?
Yeah. Pull it up. Let's have a look. Okay, we are just messing around in admin mode because we're wiping the server anyway, so.
Wait
That's
for
what
this
sa-
to catch up.
So you see how far my doll's gone so far? Go have a look.
I hope my game didn't just crash again. And it did. I spoke too soon.
So disconnected, unknown.
It just like it's like a hill before it just closes, no air, nothing.
Yeah, okay. Probably not to be played. Oh, it's always 73,000. So yeah, it's plates, internal. Yeah, the construction computers are going down. Oh, damn it.
But
Ooh,
yeah,
what's this?
the ships are spawning in around us at the asteroid. Those things are humongous. Those are like the next tier ships for the encounter mod.
Yeah, some big stuff. Go have a look at the giant hole. Oh, connection problem. Did you just spawn it in? Oh, there we go. Yep. Just bounce me back.
I'm just gonna sit here and wait until my game syncs up to the server.
Yeah, it's really annoying, this whole thing.
Yeah, it just takes forever. Like I can't even I can't even see the hole where the drill went in. Like I only see to you see me.
Yeah,
So I see they're
What?
right here. That's it. I don't see
Hey,
anything
that-
past right here.
That's
I
crazy.
don't even see the hole where the turtles go in. I don't
It's
see
a
the
giant hole.
I can go in it. Actually, yeah, I can go in it. I'm just underground when I look. The sinking in this game is really weird.
Yeah, and I mean, there's not much we can really do about it. See, it's got me up to 100 milliseconds. It's dropped down to simulation speed has dropped down to 0.93. I don't know. But I have to add those other mods to. We have been spawning in a lot of junk around. Maybe if I can alt F10.
The cleanup mod.
Yeah. Where's it? Trash removal.
It's peanut butter jelly
Maybe that-
time, peanut butter jelly time,
Hey,
peanut
Olsen.
butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now there you go. There you go.
Okay. Orson's here. Time to run away. Look at this thing going. I'm so proud of this thing. I don't know if I've mentioned it before. So you see what you see what I did, Orson? A self-building tunneling machine. Except I have to hand build it in survival. Which is annoying. See, look how it goes in there. Connect.
Energy low.
Then that one picked up. And then it grinds those that no longer need them. Freaking great.
Fuel critical.
Oh, so I did something. I did a thing. Okay, then it comes over there. It locks itself in. Yeah, I always thought these things were amazing and I needed to figure out how to do it. Then this one lifts up and it moves ahead and welds all the parts it needs while it's drilling ahead. I was thinking of doing it with like a car, you know, like a rover that it pushes along. But then you're dealing again with the. I suppose that could work. Wheel suspensions up and down. I mean, and the reason for the docking port is so it can transfer the goods up there. But yeah, this guy's been doing a good amount of work. It's pretty crazy. It started off at just a small little area here. Anyway, just a lot of spam there. Yeah, so when we do the next one, so we'll start on now. We'll probably
Energy critical.
We'll probably start without the encounters, the modular encounters. If you start without that, Because we'll have to check if that's, you know, how compatible that is going to be to, you know, to their new patch. Can't imagine the other mods would break as much as that one. Yeah. So I mean, I can imagine the other mods would work, but the encounter, the NPC mods would definitely be an issue. But so yeah, so what do you think of those mods I was looking at? Besides, I was never sure about the nanobot one, and I think I might just skip that one completely. But actually, if we don't put the other NPC mods in right away, then it will give us time to build up. You know, it will give us time to actually build a base and stuff like that, and so when it's ready, we add it in, or hell is going to break loose. The NPCs will be invading, but I might actually turn it down as well. The question, of course, is, I mean, I've never got to a capital vessel. I've restarted this game many times and never got to capital vessels and jump drives and stuff like that. Just one of the things I've never done. But the interesting thing with the new mod is that it's going to have missions and stuff like that that you can do. Yeah, so we'll have to have a look. Hopefully we won't need a restart.
No energy.
Yeah, we can make our own missions and stuff like that. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, I am 100% sure people will do mission packs and stuff like that.
Meteors inbound.
It's kind of like they did with Kerbal with the career mod. The basic one was so crappy, and then people started adding in enhanced careers that actually made it work a hell of a lot better, and it made the careers so much more fun than the standard career, which just had absolutely ridiculous missions. Yeah, well, this is the thing. I mean, we're trying to decide what to do with how to do the factions, because we don't want what happened on this one, where everybody's in one faction. You know, I want a one where we've got people in different factions for trading and stuff like that. You know, and I don't know if it's still not sure the best way of doing that. Do we have the streamers in one faction and everybody else, you know, other people can choose what faction they want to be in? Or do we have each streamer in his own faction with his people of choice in his faction? You know, so it's like, what do we do with that?
Fuel low.
Yeah, so it's a lot of the stuff hasn't quite been decided yet.
Fuel critical.
Anyway. Alright. So that is... I mean, that thing's going to... That thing is going to tunnel right through this mountain. What is this? Can't believe I've never been up here. Is this ice? Oh, it is ice. Oh, I've not detected it has been up. Well, there's a good source for ice on the top of the mountains. Hey! You've got your ship up.
Yeah, this one's
Yeah, there's some great looking ships. A lot of ion drives. It's more of a... See, a lot of these, I see what they're doing. And I never really thought of it that way. But they use the atmospheric engines to keep it up. You know, the atmospheric engines to keep it up. And then the ion drives for forward. That way it can get into space. And, you know, the big atmospheres for just when it comes in there. Now, there's also got hydrogen ones. Go on, shoot me. Go on, shoot me. Wow, you're a bad shot. Oh! Oh! Maybe I should...
This thing's actually rather nice. It's slow as hell to move, though.
Oh God, it's not falling! Oh! Look above you.
Nice.
They're gonna try to jump asteroid on you. I know. But it would have been fun if it. Hey, you want to say hello to everybody? Hello to everybody. It would have been fun if it. She's telling me she wants dinner. It would have been hilarious if we. Oh, nickel. If and ice. Yeah, it would have been
Here
a.
comes an I-core ship. Here comes the ship.
Oh, so let's just jump in. God, look at this thing. Look how deep this thing goes. Yeah. So there you go, have a look at that miner. That's what it's done. Anyway, but I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go feed these guys. I'm going to go give them some food. And have something for myself. And then I'm going to be back in about an hour and a half. And I think tonight what I'm going to do is something that some people have been, you know, a long time ago they said, oh, I've got to play this game, I've got to play it. And it was on sale and I got it. I got the game and let's see. And I started just going through the tutorial and it was, where is it? I played 4 minutes and loved the 4 minutes of it. This one, Opus Magnum. Now it's like a puzzle game type thing, but it's got a really, you kind of have to, like, you know, program the arm moves and stuff like that. Oh, it's seriously, I was like, this is like, yeah, it's like all these different moves and things like that. Yeah, I think Eco, because you reminded me of it, so I went to have a look and I ended up getting it, and I actually said, okay, you know what, I've got to play this on stream. You know, start going through the tutorial and stuff like that and do it on stream. So that's one that so tonight I think I'm going to play this thing. You can see, when did oh, it doesn't tell me when I bought it. But there, only 4 minutes, so So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to play this. Do kind of an interesting little puzzle one. And let me just... He's gone. Yeah. But right now, what we'll probably do over here is... I'm going to leave this thing running. I mean, the server will stop. But that's just great. I'll actually go into the base. Our poor base. Although the base held up against that attack pretty well, nothing inside the base was touched. So underground bases are definitely the way to go. With the NPC mods, underground bases are absolutely the way to go. Why am I so slow walking? Oh, caps.
My god.
Yeah, you enjoying yourself playing in admin mode.
I'm over here at these military outposts. There's so much fucking shit over here.
Oh, at the asteroid base.
No, the military outpost near our base of Mars. There's
Oh.
so much stuff here.
Yeah. Alright guys, so that's it. I will catch you all in about an hour and a half time or tomorrow. Now I'm not sure what we're going to do tomorrow. Because I mean, we'll just be messing around with this again or maybe something else. Until, you know, until it's time to restart the new server. Maybe trying some different builds and things like that, different ways of doing the tunneling. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, so thanks for joining me. Thanks, Apples, for hanging around, even though I know it's like, what, 6 a.m. your time now? You see, he's fallen asleep already.
I'm about to pass out, yeah.
Yep. Alright, so, yeah, so till next time, thanks all for joining me. I will catch you all in about an hour and a half. So till then, bye.
Oh, dude, this base is just spawning